The day my parents made me sign that 50% chores contract was the day their perfect little world fell apart. "We're done being your servants," Mom declared, slapping a paper onto the kitchen table I'd just scrubbed spotless. "This says you'll do exactly 50% of all household chores. Sign it." She even started recording on her phone like this was some courtroom drama, while Dad stood behind her with his arms crossed. "We're exhausted from carrying you," he said, wearing the same shirt I'd ironed for him that morning. The irony almost made me laugh. For the past 2 years, I'd been doing way more than half the housework. Mom hadn't cooked since 2022, Dad hadn't touched the vacuum since forever, and they both thought they were doing most of the work. "Or find somewhere else to live," Dad added. I looked at the contract, then at their smug faces, and smiled. "You're absolutely right. 50% starting tomorrow. I promise I'll never do more than my exact share again." They high-fived each other like they just won a free maid. The next morning, Mom was already on the phone at 6 a.m. bragging to her sister. "We finally taught him responsibility," she said proudly. From the bathroom, Dad yelled, "Should have done this years ago!" They walked around with the confidence of people who'd never noticed how laundry got folded, how dishes got done, or how their lunches magically packed themselves. So I decided to follow their contract exactly. At 6:30, I started the laundry, and halfway through, I pulled my clothes out, leaving theirs floating in gray, soapy water. At 7 a.m., I heard Dad scream from the laundry room. His confident whistling died mid-note. He missed his big client meeting trying to dry a shirt with Mom's hairdryer, still covered in damp spots. Mom didn't do much better. Her favorite outfit for a Zoom meeting was buried under piles of dirty clothes. She had to present in a wrinkled gym shirt while pretending nothing was wrong. By Wednesday, the house was chaos. I took out my trash bag and left theirs fermenting in the summer heat. When Mom's book club came over, the smell hit them like a wall. "We're doing exactly 50-50 now," I said cheerfully, showing her Mom's recorded video. She was very clear about fairness. The women exchanged awkward glances, muttered excuses, and left early. Mom's fake smile cracked the moment they walked out. Friday night was the breaking point. Dad's boss was coming over for dinner. I vacuumed exactly half of every room, leaving clean and dirty sides divided perfectly down the middle. The dining table set only on my side. "Where's the food?" he hissed. "I only bought my half of the groceries. Cooking for others would exceed my 50%. His boss lasted 15 minutes before leaving, muttering about family issues. That weekend, they called another family meeting. "You're being deliberately difficult," Mom said. "This isn't what we meant," Dad added. I played her own video back. "You said exactly 50% of all chores. I'm just following instructions." They went quiet. For once, they didn't have a comeback. But when their friends started joking about our half-clean house, they finally broke. "Please just go back to how it was before," Mom pleaded. "We didn't realize you were doing so much." Dad nodded. "We'll tear up the contract. Just clean the bathroom before my boss comes again." I leaned back, smiling.